Hi, I'm Michael, your handyman, and back for another quick project. On today's project, we're going to be doing something unique. We're going to be in a residence bedroom, and we're going to be looking at a safe. They have a safe that they have hidden, and what they want is the noise down. What that is most of the time when you have a lock, a safe, and you dial in your numbers, you're going to get those beeps. And in a perfect world, if someone is in your home and you have to protect yourself, you don't want them to know that you're going in your safe and you're getting all these beeps. So let me turn your attention to this safe. Okay, as you can see, our safe, the towel, as you can see, is hiding the personal items of the homeowner, because they don't want that shown. And I can't take this safe out because it's screwed in to this housing. But you can see it's a union safe. Real nice construction. Let's open it up. Okay, as is. Okay, so how this works is, let's close it, unlock it. So now that's locked. Okay, we're going to punch in partial code, give you some of it. Let's do that now. Okay, let's finish opening up our safe. So now, as you hear, okay, that's the wrong combination. Okay, we gotta get that right safe. Okay, we got our safe back open. Or should I say, yeah, we have it open. Let's get that open now. Okay, as such. Now, as you can see, the safe is empty with the exception of what you see. And I say that's important. That lock should be used. We all know what that lock should be used for. I hope they use it. But with that being said, let's get on to our job. Okay, for this job, we're going to, as always, we're going to have our magnetic tray for our screws that we remove. And we're going to be using a ratchet Phillips screwdriver. So with that being said, we're going to take off this cover plate here. We're going to remove this. We have a screw here. We're going to take that out now. And it has approximately 3 screws in this cover plate. Now you have the other 2. Let's see if I can give you a close-up. Come back down right here. Here and here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unloosen those. And get it in there. Okay. And then the third one. Okay. Now we should be able to pull our cover plate off as such, exposing the inner workings of the safe. Okay, let's put this here temporarily so it doesn't fall. Okay, now as you can see, we have a circuit board. As such, let me take you for a better bird's eye view. Okay, now this is going to be a quick hack. If you can see the circuit board of the safe, I'm going to give you more of a close-up. Okay, let's bring it in a little more. As you can see what that says right there, it says bail. Right where my finger is pointing on the board. Let me get something else. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Now I'm going to use this pen as a pointer to bring you in to where it says bail. This is the bail. And this is what we want to disable right there. Okay. So let me get you in close and steady. Now this bail has a cover, a little cover. It can pop off. If you could see my fingers. Okay. Okay, that's removed. Now what I removed, if you can see this, let me set it down. It's okay. Okay, I hope you can see that. This is the top of the bail, just a plastic piece, like a cap. And this is a thin sheet of metal with a magnet, a small mini magnet for the speaker. Okay, now that's removed. Now this safe is gonna be silent with this being removed. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and give it a test. You're not gonna hear anything. Okay, we're gonna press on the, let's see if I can press that button. I can hit that button right there. You see that light? Every time I press a button, it'll light up, but not make a sound. And that's what we want. That's what our homeowner wants. Okay, now I could very well easily toss these pieces, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reinstall this top. It's not gonna bother the lock in any way. And I'm gonna take a piece of tape and tape this on the inside just in case they ever decide they want to change it or they get rid of the safe or whatever. So with that being said, let's get this top back on. Okay, we're gonna just take that fingers, put that back as such. Okay. Okay, everything is good. Now let's get a piece of tape. Okay. Okay, we got a piece of tape. Electrical tape. Any tape will do, Scotch tape, any tape, as long as it adheres to it. Now what we're gonna simply do is take our piece, lay it in here as such. so it's not in the way. Take our tape and just tape that in place. Okay. Now that's taped in place, and I will inform the homeowner of that. Okay. Now let's get this back together. We look it over. Everything is perfect. Now we'll get our housing back in. And yes, this is battery operated. You can see the batteries. 4 AA. Okay, now let's get this back in. Let's not crimp any other wires as such. Okay. Get our top screw in. Okay, let's grab our screws. Screw there. Okay, nice and tight. Same thing with this bottom one. Make that nice and tight. And I don't recommend using power tools on this. I mean, you can do it, but you're doing it at your own, your own warning. Only because it's a safe and it's kind of, certain areas are delicate. You don't want to, strip out screws. So it's easier to use a manual screwdriver. And that way you don't damage anything. Okay. Now, let's close it. Okay, now it's closed. We're gonna lock it. Now we're gonna go ahead and open it up. So we hit okay, we pushed in the wrong combination, as you can see from the light. Let's do that again. Okay, now our safe. Oh, and when you open it, when you hit it, it'll turn green here. And simply open it up, nice and quiet. And if someone was in a room asleep, you would not hear that beep. If someone was in the home and you wanted to protect yourself, they wouldn't hear the beep. So that's a good thing. And like I say, everything opens and closes. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm Michael, your handyman. We have just silenced this safe. Our homeowner is going to be happy about that. And please hit that like and subscribe. And as always, be safe and think safe. I'm Michael, your handyman. Let me get on to the next job.